The Transformers series has always been one of the biggest and explosive franchise to ever hit the Hollywood movie industry. And in today's video, we're gonna take a look at those robots in disguise, and I'll be ranking the top 10 strongest Transformers bots on this tier list. Now, starting off with the big bad boss himself, we have Megatron. Megatron wasn't always the ruthless Decepticon leader we know. He began as a comrade of Optimus Prime and a student of Sentinel Prime. Megatron was appointed as Cybertron's protector and commander of its defense force. Megatron's obsession with his goals often blinds him to secondary concerns, which explains why he would pursue the Allspark alone and spend centuries trapped in the Arctic. Attempting to reason with him when he's fixated on an objective is nearly impossible. He will risk his world, his troops, and even his own spark to achieve it. Despite his flaws and violent methods, Megatron genuinely wants to save Cybertron and ensure the survival of the Cybertronian race, albeit by ruling it with an iron fist and channeling his bloodlust toward what he believes is the greater good. Megatron is goated regardless of the fact that he's a villain, so he goes to S tier. Quintessa. Quintessa is a powerful and mysterious space sorceress who calls herself the Prime of Life. She claims to have created the Cybertronians and considers Cybertron hers to command, though she's also known as the Great Deceiver. What's clear is that she's a ruthless, genocidal psychopath with massive delusions of grandeur, appealing more to Megatron than to Optimus Prime. Quintessa goes to B tier. Dragonstorm. Dragonstorm is a massive three-headed dragon, the combined form of the legendary 12 Guardian Knights. They first appeared in medieval times to assist Merlin in defeating the Saxons and securing victory for Camelot. In the modern era, Dragonstorm reformed once more to aid Optimus Prime in taking down Quintessa. Dragonstorm goes to D tier. Bumblebee. Bumblebee is one of Optimus Prime's most loyal and dependable lieutenants. While he may not be the biggest or strongest Autobot, he more than makes up for it with his relentless determination, courage, and a bit of uncanny luck. Always ready to risk his life to protect others, Bumblebee has proven himself as one of the most capable fighters in the entire series, taking down hordes of Decepticons and Terrorcons on his own. What's more is that he possesses a rare ability among Transformers, the power to reform himself after sustaining damage. He's goated that he even got his own solo movie. Bumblebee goes to A tier. Sentinel Prime. Sentinel Prime comes from a bygone era when Cybertron was the crown jewel of the galaxy, a Transformer race brimming with promise and potential. The last known surviving Prime, he embodied what a leader should be: wise, compassionate, and a formidable warrior respected by both Autobots and Decepticons. Few would dare challenge his shield and Prime Blade. When Sentinel was presumed lost aboard the Ark, Optimus Prime, his chosen successor, was left to fill the void. His disappearance marked the end of Cybertron's golden age, plunging the planet further into war. Those who remember his reign often recall a time when Transformers controlled their own destiny rather than being scattered across the stars in exile. Above all, Sentinel Prime is a devoted patriot, willing to go to any lengths, even extreme measures, to protect his home planet, a commitment that even the Decepticons fear. Sentinel Prime also goes to S tier. Lockdown. Lockdown is the ultimate contract hunter. Once he's been hired, nothing can stop him from completing his mission unless he's completely deactivated. He answers only to his creators and sees himself above the Autobot-Decepticon conflict, treating both sides like squabbling children that need reining in. Lockdown doesn't have much respect for other species in the galaxy either, though he's willing to cooperate if it suits his contract. At his core, he's a bounty hunter, through and through completely dedicated to finishing the job no matter the cost, even if that means obliterating entire planets. His skill, efficiency, and cold precision lands him a spot in B tier. Grimlock. As the king of the Dinobots, Grimlock's motto is simple: smash first, ask questions later. He's one of the most powerful warriors in the universe, and he takes obvious delight in showing off his strength. Enemies quickly end up stomped, chomped, or even turned to ash by his fiery breath. This no-nonsense, aggressive approach extends to his Autobot allies, who are expected to meet Grimlock's high standard of power. That said, while his teammates might struggle to keep up, the Decepticons have far more reason to fear this colossal powerhouse. Grimlock goes to A tier. Driller. Drillers are the largest subterranean creature on Cybertron as a force of pure chaos. These massive, multi-tentacled beasts can tear through the ground or even burrow straight through buildings, leaving total destruction in their wake. Though only semi-sentient and able to follow simple commands, drillers are fiercely loyal to whoever controls them. Shockwave, for example, keeps one as both a pet and personal transport. His version, specially bred for war, is far bigger and deadlier than any other driller driller on Cybertron. The driller beings go to C tier. The Fallen. If the first Transformers were disciples of Primus, the Fallen was his Judas. Originally known as Megatronus, the Fallen belonged to a brotherhood of immensely powerful beings dedicated to protecting their world. But the Fallen betrayed his fellow Primes to pursue his own goals, becoming the first Decepticon. His terrifying form is like a living furnace, a metal cage containing primal, burning forces of chaos, stripping away what little empathy or morality he had left. What remains is pure hatred and rage. The Fallen is immensely powerful, commanding the mystic arts and capable of unmaking creation at full strength. He is rarely defeated, usually only contained, waiting patiently for the chance to unleash his dark powers once more. The Fallen goes to S tier. Optimus Prime is the most powerful Autobot and their leader for a reason. Originally head of Cybertron's science division studying the Allspark, he discovered he was the last of the Prime dynasty after the Fallen destroyed his lineage. When Megatron was corrupted, Optimus took up his rightful title and rallied the Autobots to stop him, dedicating himself as obsessively as Megatron to his goal. He even sent the Allspark into space, dooming Cybertron and forcing his people into exile. His commitment to defeating Megatron has made him dedicated to his cause. All this aside, Optimus is literally the face of the Transformers franchise. You can't think of Transformers, and the first thing that will come to your mind is Optimus Prime. No one deserves S tier more than Optimus. And we've gotten to the end of today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as usual, I'll see you in the next.
Until we meet again!